My name is Caleb.
My name is Bridget. I'm 30 years old.
I'm 33 years old.
And this is my Jesus and Me story. Before I encountered Jesus, I was so deeply broken. Since I was young, I struggled with eating disorders and addiction. After I had 2 kids, my addiction spiraled out of control.
I walked a hard road for 10 plus years. Xanax, heroin, and meth ended up being my drugs of choice towards the end. I ended up in dirty homes, casinos, random people's cars, and the street before I was lifted from the situation.
I went from abusing pills to IV drug use. I lost custody of my kids, lost my family, and lost a marriage. I even attempted suicide several times and failed.
I found Jesus in a prison cell.
I found Jesus in treatment. We studied the Bible, and after 6 months of recovery, I found myself at a crossroads. I didn't want to get high and continue living that way, but just being dry and not having my kids was awful too. I looked around at these strangers who really believed in Jesus, who loved me and were so kind to me for no reason. I remember thinking, they have real joy. There must be more to life, and I want it.
Once released from prison, I wanted nothing more than to be sober and happy. So I did everything I could to make sure that happened. Then one day, a girl that I used to run around with and literally almost killed with an accidental overdose reached out to me. She said she was sober and had been in a faith-based rehab while I was in prison.
I started locking myself in my closet and reading the Word. God spoke to me, and His Word comforted me and taught me how to start living.
She spoke of God and gratitude so much. I was blown away and wanted to hear more. We started hanging out, and she really introduced me to Jesus.
Now that I have found Jesus, honestly, my life is a miracle. Incredible life change started happening. I got a job and became sober. I received my children back plus 2 more, and I married a man who loves me.
I am married to that girl that I almost killed from an overdose, the one that came back speaking of God and gratitude.
God picked me out of my mess and placed me in heavenly places. I have this deep peace and love in my heart. I never knew I could love or be truly loved like this. Jesus is my rock, my savior, my go-to person. My life has been made new.